YouTube, welcome to the shop. If you're new here, I'm Kyle. This is Pig Iron Patina, and we build smokers here in Montgomery, Texas. We've got number 35 behind us, and we're going to do a walk around on that here in a minute. We've got triple seal cooking chamber doors. We've got a sealed firebox door now, a drip edge, lots of new goodies. But I got to let y'all know, this episode is sponsored by Welding. These are the best welding hoods on the planet. They make the best lens that I've ever used. And so whether you're building a DIY pit for yourself, you're doing a little bit of welding in the shop, or you weld for a living like me, you might be my competitor, my friend. Having good optics, good welding optics is the best thing you can have in your back pocket. Obviously, if you can see what you're welding, the better your welds are going to be. So, about a year and a half ago, I got this hood. I've been using the heck out of it, welding in and day out with it, and it's the best welding hood I've ever had. When you start out, you get something like this, and it's a full shade, non-auto darkening. You got to flip your hood up and down, and then you graduate to an auto darkening, and you get something like this with this crazy paint job and a big old screen. And then you eventually grow up and you go to something like this. These are Honeywell pipeliner hoods, and it's a big favorite among pipeliners and welders like me. A lot of us barbecue builders, this is what we're running. So I've ran this thing for a long time and loved it. So I reached out to Welding, and I wanted to thank them and ask them, if they got anything else I ought to try. This thing's been so great to me. Well, they got the new 3.0. This was the Clearview HD 2.0. That's the Clearview HD 3.0. And they sent me a hood out. They sent me their new flip up for the Honeywell hood, which is freaking sweet. So you can just flip it up. If you need to grind and all that, you got your face guarded and all that. Now, this company also makes all kinds of alterations. They can customize them, put the leather stuff on. They have the buttons, all the good bells and whistles. I typically just use a Honeywell, and I cut the bottom off so you're not hitting your chin on your chest, and you can cut the top off too, especially here in Texas where it's hot as hell and we're welding all the time. Come with the cool metal knobs, and that new Clearview HD 3.0 is fantastic. And y'all, we're talking about an auto darkening hood here, and let me see if I can get this in focus for y'all here. Let's see. Yeah, so you've got your shade, sensitivity, and delay. It's a stainless steel case. So this is going to give you that beautiful blue picture, not an ugly green one. You can see really, really good. It's got to be the clearest I've ever had. Even on shade 10, you're worried you're going to hurt your eyes, and you're not. It's just that clear. It's beautiful. And they also offer these little plastic covers with the button cutouts in them, which is pretty sweet. Y'all, if you use the code PIGIRONPATINA at checkout, I'm getting you 10% off on all their products. Go to weldlife.com. Well, here, let's go real quick and I'll show you.
All right, if you Google WeldTube or weldlife.com, just jump on the site here real quick. Y'all, like I said, all kinds of good stuff. Y'all got to check this place out. Custom hoods, top notch. All right, but the big star of the show here, I'll show you all this, and we've got the Clearview HD 3.0. This is the best lens I have ever seen. Y'all see that blue? That is the best you're gonna get. You talk about being able to see when you're welding. Oh, it is sweet. So anyway, over here in the cart, got a pipeliner welding hood with a flip up and the metal knobs, and version 3.0 there. Excuse me. So we go to checkout, and what you want to do is, fill out your good stuff and then put Pig Iron Patina in here and apply it. Boom. 10% off. There you go.
All right, now how about that walk around? All right, a little walk around on this Pan N250. This is a heck of a unit. It'll be going to New York State. We got a 6-inch foldable stack. We've got tell-true gauges. See, pig iron patina in them. An amazing clear coat that looks like a mirror. I'm loving this new stuff, y'all. It's also pretty tough. This is not a 1500 degree clear coat, but honestly, y'all, the 1500 degree clear coat isn't what it's cracked up to be. So this new stuff is way nicer. We've only got a 300 degree heat rating. However, a lot of guys are using it with great results. Also, it's a lot tougher. It looks like a mirror. It's stinking awesome. Got the perforated handles, spinning handles, stainless cap bolts, visors, pillow block bearing hinges. And what I've been waiting to show y'all, this is really, really cool. Y'all know I just cannot sit still. I got to do something new every time. So we've got the original outside flange on the door. Then we got an inside flange. And then we got another inside flange with a gasket on it. I'm calling these the triple seal doors. You don't get much more sealed than that. It's pretty crazy. We've got drop-ins in here. The cool thing about a pan-in 250 is you get a little more real estate in there. So that's what I do like about them. You know, the round ends look good, pan ends look decent, but pan ends give you a lot more space to cook with, and really and truly it's kind of personal preference, you know. So pull out uppers. Number 9 expanded metal. Y'all, this thing, of course, you see the line on the bottom there. It's got an insulated bottom. 2-inch grease drain. I'm upgrading these things, y'all, from the 1.25 inch, because if you go a little ways without cleaning out your pit, you might get a little bit of chunks. It's not too fun to get out. So I was listening to y'all, and y'all said just put 2-inch on them. We'll be a lot happier. So that's what I did. 2-inch it is. The natural patina on the smoker is awesome, y'all. I love these maroon undercoated silver smokers. They're just sweet. Flip stack, we've got the clamp for the stack. Obviously I don't have it clamped because I'm just sitting in here. That's a 6-inch stack. You can put that down if you need to get it under cover somewhere or in a garage or something like that. I'd love to have this thing on my back porch. You got the water pan fill. You've got the recessed panel on the bottom like I do on my trailers for the wood rack. That's pretty sweet. That's all cleared too. 5-inch casters. The diverter here, you know, you can take this. This is essentially like a 2-inch 2-inch diverter that kind of tilts up. Well, I'm making y'all an extension on that. So if you want to throw a little more heat down, you can bolt on the extension and it gives you that much more. If you want to take it back off, you can, and it gives you even higher flow up top. I mean, and really and truly, you could leave it on and put it all the way up as well, and you've got a pretty like a 4-inch flat piece. So it gives you a lot of room to play with, a lot of things you can do with it. Moving on to the firebox. You know, looking like glass. I love that clear coat. MVP BBQ. This guy's out of New York. So I think it'll be getting shipped out next week sometime. We got the sight glass. Oh, I'm missing a grease zerk, y'all. My bad. Grease zerk goes there and there. So these are greasable. Sorry, I'm not watching the camera here. Sight glass. Now inside here, I decided to go ahead and do the same thing I did on the cook chamber doors and make y'all a gasket in here. This is sandwiched with a plate on the back and bolts and nuts. So that's completely serviceable. You can squeeze in new gaskets, you know, after a while when they get wore out. I mean, obviously we're dealing with coals in here, so I don't expect it to just last forever, but easily replaceable, not stupid stick-on Nomex or whatever. This is way better. And then right here we've got, I decided to do a door sweep. Y'all, I don't like a flange on the outside of my doors. I think they look a lot better without it, and I don't want to change that. So I decided, I know it's a lot more work on me, but we got a door sweep. So this is pretty sweet. It eliminates that gap below the door, and obviously completely serviceable as well. So that's pretty cool. I added a drip edge, just in case you're leaving it outside and it rains on you. That rain will run off and not really go in your door so much. I think that pretty well covers it, y'all. If you're just tuning in and you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. If you like barbecue pits and smokers, you like fabrication, I'm always going to be sharing. You know, this is number 35. We're gonna keep popping them out. Adios.
YouTube thinks you might like this video next. May your smoke run clean and your beer run cold, my friends.